So everyone got our butt hurt when I told you can go to these financial institutions and get up to $50,000 in stated income business credit cards with little or no proof of income. Now that's only one way you can get a business credit card. There's multiple ways you can get business credit cards. So today I'm going to give you 5 different types of business credit cards you can qualify for. It just depends on where you are in your business. Now, you may qualify for 1 out of 5 business credit cards that I'm about to give you today. You may qualify for 3 out of 5, or you may qualify for 5 out of 5. Again, it's just predicated where you are in your business. So I'm here just to give you access to let you know, hey, there's a way you can get a business credit card. Okay, so let's dive right into it. Now, you want to watch this video all the way to the end, right? And also I want to hear from you guys in the comment section on where you are in your business and what card you can qualify for, because I'm going to give you the requirements and the perks and benefits of each card. All right, so let's dive right into it. Now, the first card on my list is a prepaid business credit cards. Now, although this particular business credit card do not report to any other major business credit bureaus, for those who don't know, you have 3 major business credit bureaus. Now, there's more out there, but we're just going to focus on 3 today. Experian Business, Equifax Business, and Dun & Brad, right? Those are your 3 major business credit bureaus. Then you have other companies like Small Business Financial Change, but technically that's not a small business business credit bureau. However, they play a big role to building up your business credit profile. You also have Credit Safe, and I can keep going, but keep it short and simple. So we're going to focus on those 3 major credit bureaus. So a prepaid business credit card do not report to any major business credit bureau that I know of, especially like a card called Bento, B-E-N-T-O. They do not report. But the reason why a prepaid business credit card can benefit you, for one, you build a relationship with that financial institution that have a prepaid business credit card. Number 2, you're separating your personal expenses from your business expenses. So this is good when it comes to taxes, right? I'm not a professional accountant or anything of that sense. However, but you definitely want to separate your personal from your business. You may want to pay your employees with your prepaid business credit card because there's a set limit you can put on there. So if you only put $1,000, it can't go over $1,000. So again, it's a good way to differentiate personal from business. So a prepaid business credit card can definitely get you in the door. Now, let's go to number 2. Now, number 2 is particularly my favorite, especially if you're trying to build business credit. It's a great way to build a relationship with financial institutions. It's a great way to build business credit because this card do report to the business credit bureaus, whether it reports to all 3 or maybe 1 business credit bureau, but you'll still be building up a business credit profile where ultimately you'll be building up a business credit score. So let me introduce you to a secure business credit card. A secure business credit card allows you to build business credit, as I stated before, so you can get a business credit score. More importantly, you can build a relationship with that financial institution, whoever you got a business credit card through. Also, you have perks and benefits such as cash back, reward points. So this is a great way. And more importantly, you can graduate from a secure business credit card to an unsecured business credit card. I got a whole video on that you guys can check out. I'm going to leave it in the description if I haven't already uploaded already. If not, then just look out for that video. It's called Graduation Hack. Okay. So yeah, having a secure business credit card is really powerful. Again, you build a relationship and they're going to graduate you anywhere between 6 to 9 months. Wells Fargo used to have a great secure business credit card, but in most states, if not all states, they discontinue that business credit card. So now you have to go to like Bank of America is a good one. FNBO is a good one. So these are good banks that you can go to that can graduate you from a secure to unsecured. Now there's other banks out there, some that may graduate, some that may not graduate, but they also report to the business credit bureau. So at the same time, you building up a business credit profile with a business credit score. And more importantly, these are called financial trade lines. So unlike when you build a business credit through net 30 accounts, you're focusing on vendors and supplier trade lines. But when you build in business credit with a secure business credit card, these are financial trade lines that the banks really do care about, that you hear me talking about all the time. By the way, if you haven't liked this video or subscribe to this video, please do if you like the value that I'm giving you so far. I really appreciate it. It really helped out the channel. All right, so let's move on. So secured business credit card is one of my favorites. Now, business credit card number 3 is a unsecured business credit card, or AKA stated income business credit card, where you can go to a financial institution and get a business credit line with them, primarily by showing your business credit profile and also your personal credit profile, putting the two together and go get an unsecured business credit card. We're showing really no proof of income, meaning no financial statements. You don't have to verify anything for the most part. If you do everything right, you should be good to go. All right. You shouldn't get audited by a bank or anything like that where they want to show proof. It's all just depend on how you fill out that business credit application, how your business is structured, how your personal credit is structured, meaning the data points, how your business credit profile, do you have a business credit score? So all these data points matters when it comes to get an unsecured business credit card. You heard of these unsecured business credit card with 0% interest for a limited time, 6 months, 12 months, 18 months, 21 months. These are really powerful cards, especially if you're trying to start, grow, or scale your business. You can really do a lot of good things with these credit cards. Again, they report to the business credit bureaus. Majority cards do. You come with 0% interest, and you're keeping your personal and your business separate because these business accounts do not report to your consumer credit report. Although you leveraging the business owner credit, aka your personal credit, but for the most part, most of these cards, about 98% of these cards do not report to the business, to the personal credit report. Now, if you go with like a Capital One reports to your consumer credit report, they got a Spark card, business credit card. So just be mindful of that unsecured business card. But the Chase, the American Express, the PNC Bank, they all report to the business credit bureau. So you don't have to worry about affecting your debt to credit ratio or your debt to income ratio, right? So that's the third card. Now that's one of the most, I would say, prevalent card or prestigious cards out there, these unsecured business credit cards that everybody talk about, where you can leverage your personal credit and leverage your business to go get these high limit credit cards. All right. So again, I talk about those cards all the time. So let's move on to card number 4, business credit card. It's similar to an unsecured business credit card, but it works a little different. And let me explain why. This is called a charge card. So a charge card is a revolving credit line, just like an unsecured business credit card. However, really you have no set limit with a charge card. Now, some may give you a preset limit like American Express and other cards out there that give you a preset limit, but it's a charge card. So it's predicated based on your spending habits. So if they do a valuation on you, they realize, hey, you spend $30,000 a month, then they may give you a $60,000 credit limit as a charge card. Now, one of the biggest misconceptions out there, especially when it comes to like American Express, hey, that you have to pay the balance in full, right? Majority of the time, you don't have to pay the balance in full. It's called a carryover balance. But be very aware, if you carry over that balance, you will have to pay strong interest and high interest rates on whatever balance you have over, carrying on next to your statement date. So if you carry on the balance, your statement balance to another statement cycle, then you're going to incur a lot of interest. So yeah, I do highly recommend you paying it off. But to give you perspective on this, you can go to a company called Capital on Tap. They have a charge card where they can give you a credit limit like a $50,000 with really no proof of income, no documentation. So Capital on Tap, or like American Express, is really famous for their cards. In fact, it's one of the best cards out there, in my opinion. I have several American Express business credit cards. So you can definitely go out there and get one of these charge card. But again, you want to be responsible when it comes to charge card. So they can do harm, but they also can do really good because the limit can constantly increase over time dramatically. So before you know it, you can have $250,000 limit on a charge card, right? Preset limit, however, is really flexible. So a charge card is a really powerful business credit card. This depends on how you utilize it, just like with everything else, right? Be responsible. Remember, credit is not income. Credit is not income. You want to leverage your credit to invest in an asset that's going to produce you cash flow. That's the real game, right? That's the real king, cash flow. So with that being said, let's move to the 5th and final business credit card, which is, this may shock a lot of people because it's kind of far-fetched, but let me explain. A business debit card. Now you might be thinking, London, that's not a credit card. Technically, it's a debit card. It works a little different, right? Yes, it does. Here's why. And let me explain. The reason why you want to get a business debit card, several reasons. For one, technically, you're not in business until you get a business checking account, which follows by a business credit card. So in order for you to be in business, banks want to know how long have you had your business checking account. Why? Because they need to know that you're a serious business owner. They need to track your transaction history and all the other data points that they track, right? So, but more importantly, you're building bank credit. If you haven't heard me talk about bank credit, I'll talk about a lot. Bank credit is way more important than business credit, right? Because you got business credit, business funding, then you have bank credit. These are three different concepts. So bank credit is predicated on your revenue, right? Your revenue. So bank credit is broken up to three major components. I'm not going to go over thoroughly these three major components, but I'll give you a quick synopsis. Number one, your bank history, right? The longevity. How long have you had this business checking account? Number two, your bank rating. How much money do you have in your business checking account over a period of time? Primarily over 3 months. So each quarter, lenders want to know, creditors want to know, how much do you keep in your business checking account? Is it $1,000, $5,000, $10,000? Primarily, they like to see $10,000 in your business checking account every quarter, right? That'll determine your bank rating number. And number three, the third biggest key component with bank credit is your relationship with that financial institution. What products or service do you have with that particular bank? So this is why a business debit card is huge, because you're building bank credit, right? You're building bank credit when you have a business debit card by you having that business checking account, and you're building up a business credit profile, because a lot of these financial institutions save your data and send it over to the small business financial exchange, which is a huge player when you're building up business credit. When you're trying to build a business credit profile, they have vendors and they have members when it comes to the small business financial exchange. So having a business debit card is really super important, right? I get this all the time. How long you been in business? Oh, I've been doing this for 10 years. Okay, well, how long you been in business on paper? For 2 years. How long you had a business checking account? I'll just open that 90 days. Well, technically, you're only in business for 90 days to most financial institutions. Why? Because you're just not getting a business checking account. So those are the 5 different types of business credit cards that you can potentially get. Now, when it comes to getting let's say a business debit card, that's not predicated on your personal credit. So you're fine with that. Anybody can get a business debit card. When it comes to getting a charge card, yes, your personal credit has to be in position. Yes, you want to make sure that you're building up a business credit profile. Same thing with an unsecured business credit card. Majority of the time, your personal credit definitely is 95% of it qualifications, or then your business credit profile they check. So you want to make sure that in position. When it comes to a prepaid business credit card, they don't care about your personal credit, your revenue, etc. Also, when it comes to a secure business credit card, most lenders will check your personal credit, but the requirements is really low. You can have fair credit. You don't have to have really good credit, because they understand you're trying to build business credit, but they will either they do a soft pull or a hard pull when it comes to a secure business credit card. Or some lenders won't even check your personal credit, right? It just predicated off your business, not even off your revenue, and they'll give you a secure business credit card. So it just depends on what financial institution that you go with when it comes to getting any of these products or any of these services. So I hope this video was very helpful. Like I said, they're always light at the end of the tunnel. No matter where you are in your business, you can get qualified, whether you lack income, lack personal credit, like business credit. With these 5 options, you can definitely get your feet wet, right? You can definitely begin to walk in the door to start building a business credit profile if you go with any of these business products that I provided for you today. So I hope this video was very useful. If you got any questions, leave them in the comments and let me know. And let me know where you are in your business and what you can qualify for. And I'll see you in the next video. Peace.